Fala galera, Rafa HC aqui, onde a gente vai jogar Lil Guardsman, joguinho indie novo aí, vamos testar, vamos ver se é maneiro. Antes de eu começar, é claro, não esquece de se inscrever no canal, se não for inscrito, dá um like no vídeo pra ajudar, porque ajuda demais. Entra no canal da Twitch, link tá na descrição, segue pra não perder nenhuma live. E vambora, velho, infelizmente o jogo tá em inglês, tá? Não tem português, uma pena, mano. New game, level... Tá, bora um new game.
And so it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes, a small child unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Caralho.
Lil!
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
Era só um
It's
pesadelo.
over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life
What? Dad, you don't have to do this.
when they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was gonna start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I wanna sail the open sea. I wanna fight ogres. I wanna throw rocks at things.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility. I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on, I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
Tá. Então a gente vai pro turno na guarda, sei lá eu, velho.
Okie dokie, ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Ah tá, eu tinha visto sobre esse jogo, agora eu lembrei que jogo que é, velho. É tipo um Papers, Please, né? Da hora, da hora.
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring. Ah! Good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Bingo! Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Tá, deu um bolinho pra nós aí.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial for slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Tá. Vamos ver, o que temos aqui? Aqui é a
Didn't we
nossa
cover
bolsa.
this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you, or that you confiscate from them. In other words, your sweet, sweet loot.
Tá bom, só tava clicando
Looking in your
ali.
bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point.
Tá.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing.
Tá.
Choosing this will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here?
Não, calma.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help, but all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Tá, aqui eu vou ter uma opinião, né? Um conselho.
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello? Is somebody there?
Tá.
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Cada um entende de uma parada.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake.
Each call costs an action point.
Tá. O que mais a gente tem aqui?
Our tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Why did the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carried them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions.
Tá. Então, chicote. Se eu apertar alguma coisa que eu vou usar, mano? Decoder. Detector.
It's a metal detector. You figure it out.
Tá. Vamos só
You can
aprender.
use this decoder ring to decode things. Not exactly sure how it works. The instructions were written in some kind of code. Truth spray. You spray it and they tell the truth. Honestly, that's what it does. This X-ray scanner can see through most types of clothing, flesh, and bone. It uses low-grade radiation. Do not use on trolls. No humming.
Tá. Meu Deus, velho. Nossa, é muita instrução em inglês, mano. Tá.
I
Clicar
already
nela.
told you. Selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know, you can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care.
Tá, e eu posso interrogar? Não posso fazer nada, né? Eu vou ter que encerrar.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make...
Tá bom.
Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn. But sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
Sometimes?
Yeah, and sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Tá. Que isso, mano? Cadeia? Eu posso negar. Eu não sei se eu deixo a veinha. Eu vou deixar a veinha passar, vai.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No,
Oh,
wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
Tá, vamos fazer mais um aqui antes de terminar. Tá, a gente conseguiu 3 estrelas, perfeito. Tá, vamos. Ai, tem que ler isso aqui, né? Eu podia ter em português, mano, mó legalzinho. Se a guarda do castelo conseguir um bom rating de estrelas esse mês, vai ter uma festa de pizza nas barracas. Tá, mano, sei lá, vai ter uma demonstração na praça dos membros da Guilda dos Magos. Se qualquer um deles vier no portão, eu chamo no... É pra eu ligar, pra eles ter escolta. O guardar Randy fez 35 anos. Aqui. Depois de 6 meses numa operação disfarçado na caverna do bagulho aqui. Um grupo de vovozinhas e vovôs foi descoberto que eles estavam traficando drogas ilegais na cidade. Nem toda pessoa velha vai ter que ser tratada como uma mula, mas é pra eu ficar vigilante. Tá, eu deixei a velha passar, hein? Talvez não devesse ter deixado. O palhaço depressivo procura alguém com um nome engraçado. Tá. Eu tenho que ligar caso eu ache que eu ganhar um bônus. Tá bom. Cara de mago, hein?
To make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos. I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild. Will you require anything further?
Será que esse cara é mesmo quem ele tá falando que ele é, mano? Deixa eu ver como funciona isso aqui, quero testar. Vou fazer ele falar a verdade.
Tonight I will inspire my fellow mages to throw off the shackles of oppression forced upon them by the weak and frightened smaggle powers that be. Tonight, we will demand the freedom to flex our might, freedom to control our destiny, freedom to unleash our powers. Freedom.
Huh?
Hã? Não sei se isso daqui é uma boa, não. Deixa eu perguntar pra ele.
What's your speech about?
Oh, my dear child. It is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech, therefore, would only serve to confuse and frighten you.
Vou provocar.
The only one confused is you about how frightened you are of me. Stupid. Man, I really need to work on my teasing.
Ha! I admire your bravery, but you walk a fine line between bravery and foolishness. Be warned.
Tá. Eu vou ligar pra alguém. Quem que era pra eu ligar? Pera aí. Ash. Tá, tem que ligar pra Ash. Não, apertei de novo.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy. Admit the mage and my people will escort him to the venue.
Tá. Então vamos, né?
The House of Thanatos and indeed the entire Mages Guild thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
Porra, bem legalzinho o estilo de jogo, velho. Eu vou encerrar por aqui pro vídeo não ficar muito longo, já estamos aí com 15 minutos. Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Não esquece de se inscrever, dar aquele like, a gente só passa quando o vídeo de uma nova live. Valeu!